Alright guys, welcome back again. Still your boy, the Legend FS Academy, and in this video, I will be walking you through on how to know if a particular support, a particular resistance is going to break. Like there are three things you have to be looking out for when a market is approaching a major resistance or a major support level, so that you will be able to know if will this resistance hold or not. So in this video, if you are just coming across my video, I'm Legend FS Academy, and what I do on my channel here is I come in here week in week out to come and post my analysis, the trade I take, the trade I won't take. I come here to show everybody on how I do it. So that is me. So that is by the way. So let's just kick started with the number one. Number one thing you have to look out for if a market, if a price is approaching a key level or either support or resistance, is what I call a power move to a resistance or support zone. When I explain everything, I'll also be showing you a few of these things on my read chart so that you will be able to understand. Note, you may not be able to see all these things now, but best believe that this thing will settle in your subconscious mind, and as time goes on, when these things start playing out, you'll be able to know that I've heard about this particular pattern before, so this is how it's likely to play out. Of course, I've been there before. I know what I'm saying, and I know that a lot of things I learned then, that is what I'm currently using now to trade. So first, a power move to a particular support zone. A power move, let me quickly explain what I mean a power move. Of course, you know that a resistance zone is whenever a price keep on attacking a particular resistance zone, just like this, just like what we have here now. You can see that this is a young guy who is having hammer in his hand. He kept on attacking a particular a wall, and you know that the more the guy keep on attacking a wall, there is likely for that wall to be taken out. But if the guy just give the wall like 2 or 3 times, just hit the wall like 2 or 3 times, you know that the wall will not break. But if this guy keep on attacking this wall, attacking it the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, as time goes on, the wall will definitely succumb and the wall will collapse. That is how it is. To support and resistance. The more the price keep on attacking a particular resistance zone, that you should know that this resistance zone is likely to break. And let me quickly explain what I call a power move to a particular resistance zone. First, let's say we have our resistance zone somewhere here. We have our resistance zone here. We'll be using resistance, so that this is also applied to support, not only resistance, it's also applied to support. So let's say we have the market moving like this. We have a market moving like this. This is what I call a power move to a resistance zone. I'll also be showing you in read charts so that you'll be able to understand. This is what I call a power move to a resistance. What this tells us that the bears are not willing to drag with the bulls. The bulls just take over from here, and they took the market all the way to this particular zone here. This has an interpretation, so you have to understand the interpretation of each and every formation you see on your chart. You have to read meanings to it before you can be able to understand it. So this interprets that the bears were not willing to drag with the bulls. They were just waiting for this particular resistance here, so that they can go short. So whenever you see a power move just like this one, there is no step move, the market just moves straightly to a resistance. So once I further explain the two remaining one, you will be able to understand perfectly well. So let's go back to the second one. The second one is what I call a step move to a resistance zone. A step move is like this. A step move to a resistance zone is like this. Let me show you. This is what I call a step move to a resistance zone. Are you getting the point? So this step move also has an interpretation. Whenever you see this kind of step move to a resistance zone, know that there is about 70 or 80% chance that this resistance zone will be taken out. Because why? The bulls and the bear were willing to buy, and the power of the bear were just overcoming the power of the bull. We're just overcoming the power of the bear. So at any given point in time, this market is creating higher high, which is the principle of uptrend. At any given point in time, it was creating a higher high and higher high, a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Compared to this particular move here, this particular move was just straight up to the resistance zone. Why this one, the bulls and the bear were dragging, but the bulls were still overpowering the bear, creating higher high and higher low to a resistance zone. That is to tell you that there is high chance that this resistance zone will be taken out, because the bulls are willing to buy at any given price in time. So they are willing to buy. So compared to this one, let me quickly show you the last one. The last one is what I call a build up at a resistance zone. A build up at a resistance zone. That is what I call the last one. The last one is a build up to a resistance zone. So a build up to a resistance zone look like this. It look like this. So let's say let's say the market just went up straight up like something like this, and we are having the market just playing around this particular zone. This is what I call a build up. Whenever you see this interprets to you that there is high chance that the price will take out this particular zone here, because the market keep on attacking this particular resistance, so there is high chance that the market is going to take out this particular resistance zone. So these are the three things you have to watch out for. The one I know, the one I've been using, you can also do research to look out for more, but these are the three things I always watch out for when the market is approaching my support or resistance level. This is not only meant for resistance, is also the same thing for a support zone. You can also flip it upside down, but I'm just using the resistance to give you an example. So finally, let me quickly go over to the chart and show you guys what it look like on the GBP USD. Currently, I'm on GBP USD. Let me quickly show you guys. Let me flip to daily so that it will be easy for me to just get it. Okay, now I can now go back to 4 hours. Now you can see when I was doing weekly analysis on Monday, I didn't mention that this particular zone will be taken out. This particular zone will be taken out. Yes, I didn't mention that this zone will be taken out as of Monday when I was doing my analysis. So I told you guys that this is what I call a step move. A step move to a resistance zone. When I saw this, I said it. If you watch the video I did last week, I said that there's high chance that the market was going to take out this particular zone here, because there was a step move to a particular resistance. This is a step move. The market was going. I knew for a fact that the way the market was going, the bulls and the bear were just dragging, and I knew for a fact that the market was going to take out this particular resistance here. I said it here that the market will take it out. This was a step move to a particular resistance, and guess what? The market later broke above this particular resistance, and it came back now we are on a retest. So whenever you see this kind of formation, just know that the market will likely take out this particular zone, a particular resistance. Is not 100% guarantee, because nothing is certain in the forex market. Nothing is 100%. But these are the tips you have to be looking at for whenever you want to enter a market, so that it will interpret to you maybe the resistance will hold or not. Now let me quickly show you what I call a build up. Also on a GBP USD, also I've highlighted it. Also let me quickly go over to it. This is what I call a build up. You can see that for a very long time, the market was just playing around this particular resistance. It was just playing around this particular resistance. It would touch it, move down, touch it again. It happened here that it broke above it, but the bear still pushed it down. The market was just moving in between this particular zone here. Market was just moving in between this particular zone until finally we have to break above it and we retest and the market shoot up. So this is a build up. Whenever you see this, just know that there is 50 or 70% chance that the resistance will be taken out. When I saw this, as of when this thing happened last month, as of when I saw this, I knew for a fact that the market was going to take out this particular zone here. But I was on USD chef. I couldn't enter because I've been focusing on USD chef lately. So I was on USD chef That is why I could not enter GBP USD. And if you watch those my video, then I didn't mention of that also then. So that is why I did not enter. This is a build up, and let me quickly show you what I call a power move to a particular resistance zone. I've also highlighted it here. This is what I called a power move to a particular resistance zone. If you watch the video I did on USDHF, you will be able to know that I caught this particular move here. I caught this particular bearish candle. I caught it all the way down. Look at the formation of look at the way the market moved. You will see that there was no the power of the bear the power of the bear is not much. Is not much to compare to the bull. The market just played around here for some time. Was just ranging for some time, and we have a nice shoot up. Look at the way the market shoot up, and the market just did what we call a retest a little bit, and the market again shoot up. When I saw this, and it was on a supply zone. It was on a supply zone. Note, I said it is not okay. I didn't say it, but you should also be looking out for this kind of formation on a supply or on a resistance zone. When I saw this, I knew for a fact, and I updated it on the platform where I belong. And if you also watch the video, you also see it. I knew for a fact that this move here coming to this particular supply zone here, that the market will collapse massively. And my first entry was somewhere here. And the second one was the moment the market came down. Although I closed when the guys get to my first target. The second this thing was somewhere here, but I entered based on 1 hour formation. Because why? I knew for a fact that this is a supply zone, and I've checked the movement to that particular supply zone, and I saw that the bear were not just interested to drag with the bull. All they are waiting for is this particular supply so that they can go short. So those are the things you have to understand first in the market. If you see where the bull and the bear were dragging to a particular resistance zone, and the market got to that particular resistance zone, know that there is high chance that the market will take out that resistance zone. But in a case whereby you see that the bear we're not dragging, look at the formation here. Look at how the market took off massively from here, move up, just pull back. This pullback was just to fulfill a technical principle, and the market rallied up again. And the market now gave us what we call a double top in a very small way, and the market collapsed. So those are the three things I always look out for whenever I'm in a trade. Whenever I'm looking at a particular zone, I look out for one, a power move to a resistance zone, or a support zone. Secondly, I look out for the step. Are we making a step move? If you are making a step move to a particular resistance zone, the bulls and the bear were dragging. That is the second one. The bulls and the bear were dragging to a resistance or a support zone. Also know that market will likely break that resistance zone. And also watch out for a build-up. After a build-up is a process of where the market is collecting more order. If the build-up is happening as a resistance zone, definitely the market will take out that resistance zone, sure. And sometimes it will also collapse based on the market. Nobody owns the market, but all those things, if you check out for it, 70 to 80% of time, it will always play out the way I have explained it. But it's not certain. Nothing is certain in a forex space. I guarantee that nothing is certain. But I'm just telling you what I've been using to trade lately, and it has been helping me massively. Since I started inculcating all these tips into my trading arsenal. So it has really been helping me. Although you may not be able to see all these things now, you may not be able to see it now. You may go to your chart and not be able to see it. But if you do your back testing, you will be able to know that this thing happen like this often. It happens like this often. So what you have to do is that when they start happening again in the future, you'll be able to know, because everything is settled in your subconscious mind. The way you are learning, it kept on storing in your subconscious mind, You may not know, but in the future, in the long run, everything will start to materialize, and your brain will start picking up those things. So this is what I have for you guys. I hope you will do your back test on this. Check out this also. It is not only for you to watch video and click off. after watching it, go back and do your back testing. Check how the market have reacted on the support or on the resistance zone. When you are done doing this, you'll be able to know the difference between what I've explained and what not. You'll be able to know what worked and what did not work. So I remain your boy, the Legend FS Academy. Please, if you like my video, give me a thumbs up. And if you don't also like it, give me a dislike. Give me a dislike, but tell me in the comment box below what to do to improve in my next video. As you all know, nobody knows it all. I'm here to learn. You are here to learn. You learn from me and learn from you until we attain the level I call the CPT, consistent profitable trader. I'm not totally there yet, and I know a lot of traders are not totally there. I know a lot of newbie traders are not also there yet. Why not join me till we grind together until we reach the CPT level? And please let me quickly put this before I go. I said I will be updating on AUD USD. Currently, AUD USD is coming to our area of interest. Once you get there, I will also update it. So bye guys. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel and give me a like. I appreciate you guys. Bye for now. See you later. Bye.